Everybody, it's Pt.2. I'm back again for part two to the best roster ever video. My 2K25 roster has finally dropped and it is a game changer. On the last roster, I left off with the OK City Thunder, but I am going to really get in details from here on out, and I'm going to move a little faster as my video. I don't want it to be too long because the attention span will not stay that long. But as you see, Gilgis Alexander has his gear, his shoes, his play style is exactly like him. The dunks, um, the dribble animations. I want a lot of Zach LaVine because he has a lot of the Zach LaVine S dribbles. Um, Hot spots as well. Tendencies. Um, you really want Shea to play like Shea. This is the way. Yeah, I went with I probably should have turned spot up drive down maybe to 50. Because I've noticed now he doesn't drive that much out the spot up, but I know that SGA he's more of a shoot off the dribble person and he loves to get to his spots. So that's why I kind of had it up. But either way it goes, whatever works for you and whatever you think is more realistic. Um, Jalen Williams, he went back to the Harden sevens. He originally had the Harden eights, but lately I've been noticing he went back to his Harden sevens. So I put the Harden sevens back as well. The gear, um, his play style, play type, a lot of that was edited. Hartenstein, same thing. You want Hartenstein to play like Hartenstein. The gear as well. You will notice spicy dunks pretty much. Hartenstein is actually better than what 2K has him. And I feel like in the correct or right role, he will be a premier big in the upcoming years as well as now. Um, I really like Hartenstein. Wish I could have got him to the Sixers. Holmgren is another one. Holmgren doesn't really get the respect that he deserves, but when he played Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren really shows that he is better than Wembanyama. And he has a Kevin Durant-esque play style, and he trains with Kevin Durant a lot as well. And I noticed that he kind of pick up a lot of Kevin Durant moves, so I went with a lot of Kevin Durant in his animations as well. I think besides the dribble, I didn't really. Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I slowed Holmgren down, so he won't really, yeah. Um, as well, and turned his strength down because Holmgren does not have any strength. So you want to kind of make sure these are not equipped because he's not a big body presence at the center, which is why I moved him to power forward because I feel like when Hartenstein come back, Holmgren and Hartenstein will be in the front court as well. So you really want to have Hartenstein and move Jalen Williams to a small forward. Kind of have Kenrich Williams. He plays that power forward center. Um, I've seen him play center since Jalen Williams been out, and you kind of want to when he come back, he will fill in. I think Isaiah Joe was one that I could not get. He wears I can't remember the name brand of the shoe, but he wears like a Chinese shoe, generic type shoe. So I gave him generic shoes as well. Added in his dunk packages and Aaron Wiggins. And as you see, I added his shoes. Um, adding Brandon Carson, and I got as close to his face as I could get as well. Ant Edwards, the gear, shoes, shorter shorts. His shorts are really not that short. Um, I really wish Ant Edwards would go just get a face scan, but since he won't, um, I went with the Kyrie Irving spin jumper and Spicy Duncan as well. Um, you really want Ant Man to play like Ant Man? I promise you, he's gonna play like Ant Man. Julius Randle, the same thing. Shoes, Skechers Rain is what he wears. Um, go through and look at Julius Randle's play style, and you can see that I really got him as close to himself as I could get. If I'm going too fast, you can go back and slow the video down. Dante DiVincenzo, his ratings probably should drop, but I feel like right now it's just a bad scheme because DiVincenzo was playing pretty good with the Warriors before he was traded. He was having a breakout season with the Knicks. He was having another good season. But with the Timberwolves, they kind of just got him coming off the bench. And I don't think that role just pretty much I feel like he's not really getting to expose himself like he should. Um According to the last game, you probably want to change Dillingham to the 2 for the hairstyle, but I definitely got his play style up to date. The dunk packages. I went with Tyrese Maxey layup. And he pretty much is like a Jaden Ivey, Ja Morant S type player. So yeah, Luka Garza is another one. His jump shot, I went with Mike Muscala and Boban Marjanovic. And not really spicy dunk, slow him down. 55, 50, 45. Um Terrence Shannon Jr. I really made Terrence Shannon Jr. play like Terrence Shannon Jr. From what I could see, and his dunk packages, yeah, it's spicy. Believe me, it's spicy. You're gonna get a lot of showtime with him. He's another nice player, and the more playtime he gets, um, I think he could be a pretty. I think he'll be a pretty premier player, a pretty good player as well. Deshaun Nix, as y'all see, anybody who follows my channel, you will see that I added in my Deshaun Nix creation. So that's another thing. Um, like I said, every player has been edited. Scoot Henderson, same thing. Get the gear, the shoes. He hasn't really lived up to the potential, so I kind of dropped his ratings. But if you want that dunk package, yeah, it's enough. It's enough. Shaden Sharp, same thing. He's kind of had a backslide. He's gonna play like Shaden Sharp, but that dunk package is something serious. And Jeremy Grant has been a big disappointment lately. But tell me that don't look like Jeremy Grant. Come on now. I'm gonna drop some 2K simulation play videos, and then I'm going to bring out my sliders. Now I made two sets to these sliders. So it's going to be a Hall of Fame version and it's going to be a pro version because some people can't play on Hall of Fame because of the shooting. So I added a pro version so that you can be able to shoot better and still get competition from the computer because I'm going to add in play styles and dynamics and defense and stuff like that to debut. So you will get a better gameplay. You can maximize 2K. I fixed 2K, y'all. I fixed 2K. And you will see once you download this roster, I promise you. every year I put out the best rosters. Might not get the most views, might not get the most downloads, but I definitely put out the best rosters. Um, I do very in depth work, and I make sure that every player, like Taze Moore, he's a bouncer. You want that bounce up in there. You want it in there. He really he gets spicy with his dunks. You want that in there. Um, Steph Curry, another one. Come on now. Stop playing with me. Come on now. Um, 2K slowed his jump shot down, but his shot is still quick. Um, the younger Steph Curry, I would go with very quick for younger Steph Curry, very quick. But his shot is quick. Um, Schroeder, yeah, yeah, I was in my bag with this roster. I was in my bag. I'm telling y'all. Um, I'm gonna be coming with more content. I'm still getting my studio and process of being built. I'm waiting on my microphone to come. I got a better microphone, webcam as well, and we're gonna be setting this thing up pretty good. Draymond Green is another one. Adjusted a lot of his settings. His speed should be down, vertical down. You want them technical files in the game? It's up. As well, it's not really pretty much spicy dump packages. Buddy Hield as well. Go through. You will see like these players really play like themselves, y'all. Honestly, they really play like the real players. I'm telling you, this is as realistic as it gets. Um, get the gear, the shoes, my own face creations. He's been getting a lot of playing time lately, so um, he would definitely play like himself. Pool party, pool party. That looks just like Jordan Poole. I think he wear the GT cut threes. Yep. Um, Now with Jordan Poole hair, you can go with this number three because he still has the mustache, but he doesn't really have the facial hair. Um, that he has. So I kept it at one. Um, because it's the afro, but he does have kind of longer fro now. It's not all the way like that, but it's for the most part, yeah. Um, but his signatures, you're gonna get Jordan Poole. I promise you. That's it gets no better than that. Dump packages, shot, handle, dribbles. Kyle Kuzma, same thing. Um, who else? Marvin Bagley. You go through. You could check a lot of his signatures and things like that as well. You could see that he will play like Marvin Bagley as well. Alexander Sarr, I promise you, he has really been a big disappointment, but it is the Wizards, so I wouldn't really just read in too much to that. As well, and as you know, like play styles. I didn't really edit the playbooks because I'm not really familiar with playbooks yet. So I didn't really get in here and edit the playbooks, the plays for the players, because I'm not really good at that as or really know what I'm doing with that yet. So I added the play styles. And by adding the play styles, I hope that it will adjust the plays that's called for them. As you can see, the play changes when I click on those certain play styles. Um, well, it look like it's showing the same play. So, I'm not sure how that works. Gonna get over into the free agency. Markel Fultz is one of my favorite players. I got his gear down pat. He was wearing a Sabrina twos. Um, with the hair as well. He wear long shorts, long socks. Um, you can go with the tall squash socks, but because I wanted him to wear the left knee sleeves, he really wear compression pants. But as you see, it doesn't give the separation unless you wear um crew scrunch socks, and that's just not realistic because folks wear high socks as well. So I didn't really just go with that. But his signatures, the jump shot, um, you can change his feet base because Markel Fultz pretty much shoot with set feet, so you can go with something. Um, who could I use? Somebody like Alonzo Ball type with the feet, but he kind of kicks the feet out, and Fultz just pretty much goes straight up from a wide base to a shorter. Um, you could use Kyrie Irving, but Kyrie kind of jumps forward, and I don't think that's like a Darius Garland. You could use Darius Garland for the base. That is Markel Fultz's new jump shot. Definitely. I might actually just gonna change that to Darius Garland, but I don't like how Darius Garland jumped forward instead of straight up and down because Fultz doesn't really jump forward with his shot. Um, I think you could go with the Drew Holiday, but his back foot kind of turns. I don't know if you could just get like a base, probably like a CJ McCollum, but he still, I don't know, that's kind of like weird. Mm, they all pretty much jump forward, and I'm not liking that because, anyways, whatever you think works. With the Harden, I went with John Morant because Fultz does do that pull up where he kind of just holds it and well wait because it's changing his jump shot now. The base is changed. Um, so as you see it now, that hold hitch that's Fultz all the way. Um, he does the jumper, Penny Hardaway. And I went with Hero here because Fultz doesn't really step back, but he does do that long step pull up like that. So I went with Hero. And I went with LaMelo Ball because he does kind of do the venture layups. And as you see, Fultz dunk packages are in there as well. He does a lot of post fadeaways, and De'Aaron Fox was the closest I could get. Um, John Morant passing because Fultz does get kind of spicy with his passing sometimes. Sometimes he goes with just a basic chest pass like that, and it's kind of like a lazy pass like that. As well, that's Markel Fultz all the way. I'm telling you, That's Markel Fultz. Hopefully he can find his way to a team. And I went with LaMelo Ball because he get that lazy kind of walk, kind of style. Like, yeah, as real as I can get it, y'all. As real as I can get it. Alfred Payton as well. Another one of my face creations, um, and play style. So Alfred Payton, you guys, he's here. Um, Robert Covington will play like Robert Covington as well. Um, just going through Isaiah Thomas, made him play like Isaiah Thomas. He will play like Isaiah Thomas, I promise you. Um, who else? Jordan Bell, I added his dunks in as well. And there's somebody else. Um, every player has been edited. Um, there's Baisley. I made sure he had his spicy dunks added. Every player has been edited. Anything that can be edited, badges, signature, hot zones, tendencies, attributes, accessory, gear. Some players I even added longer wingspans, longer necks, headbands. Anything that can be added or edited, it has been edited on every single player. Raekwon Gray, I think I'm saying it right. Debuting his face creations. Um, Jaquavion Smith. I didn't really just do every player, but those who were in the free agency that needed a touch up. Um, and if they haven't played in a while, I just went with generic shoes, 2K shoes, because um, they haven't played in a while. And until they make another roster, um, or if they had a shoe like here, they would. I think he was wearing the Clay Thompsons, so I just went with the Zap 2 because I can't change his shoes to generic. So I went with the latest shoe in that brand. As you can see, threw together a few couple faces. Jordan Lofton as well. He cut his hair, so there's him, his play style. Kenneth Lofton. Um, turned the speed all the way down, vertical all the way down, strength up. DJ Carton, I went with Bad Bunny because that looks more like DJ Carton. Um, DJ Burns, I added DJ Burns in as well. This was a creation by I can't remember his name. I think it was Richie 2K. It was either Richie 2K or CDX. I think that's his name, CDX Creations. Forgive me if I'm getting it wrong. CDC Creations, something like that. It was one of those guys, and I just added my touches to DJ Burns. I added my own touches to it, lightening his skin, putting a gap in the teeth, and you know, but for the most part, this was their creation. I just went through and added my own to it as well. Um, go through the signatures. That's his jump shot, free throw, layup package, dunk package, Marquise Bolden. As you see, quick edits. Um, Jordan Ford. Um, Demoy Hodge. Kaiser Gates. Um, yeah, I went deep into this roster. Javante McCoy as well. That's my creation. Um, Another one of my creations. I think I got him too muscular though. Um, he should have like a slim build. Um, I went with Defiant because he's kind of muscular, so but I didn't think it would make him that. So you could go with Athletic, or you can go with Lanky. Yeah, he's smaller, so go with that. Um, every player has been edited as well, so you could just go through, look at the rest. I get to the G League real quick. Um, Patrick McCall. I went with generic shoes for every player. As you can see, some of these were my own face creations. Some of these was, I think his name is Good Times. Um, and it was another one. I can't remember his name. But a lot of these creations came from Good Times. I think it's Good Times with a Z. I think I should have wrote it down. Um, but hopefully y'all can find his thing as well. I also edited G League coaches' tendencies and things so they'll kind of play like themselves. I didn't do the coaches because I cannot edit coaches on console. But as you see, every player gear. I went with generic shoes for those that don't have shoes for them. Some of these are my creations. Some of these are Pt.2 creations. And most of these are Good Times creations. Um, so yeah, um, just go through like right there. I added his shoes because I could find him. Javon Freeman Liberty, I went with Casanat because that's the closest I could get to Javon Freeman Liberty. And plus, I just wanted to have that dread animation in the game. So I went with Casanat. Um, I'm not going to go through all these, but y'all could pretty much see that it was a lot of work done to this G League as well. Um, I didn't really go deep in depth with the G League. I mostly mainly just did the players that are NBA players, like when I say ratings and shot and stuff like that. The only thing I did massively do to everyone, I lowered their ratings because most G League players are not good. So they shouldn't be on NBA players level as far as overalls. So I gave a lot of these no-name players a 55 overall, 56 overall, and I edited the G League players that are former NBA players ratings so they will stand out. And I made these players ratings kind of high so they can kind of still get back in the NBA or possibly signed or called up. I want them to stand out from the G League players so their rating is higher than the other players. As far as the shot and touch tendencies, their shot and touch tendencies will be a lot higher than the other G League players, which you can drop these down to like 35. So the NBA players will take more shots, but I want it to be more balanced. So I went with 37 or 38. I guess he kind of slipped through the cracks because he got a 51-46. I got to go back and fix that. Um, but for the most part, every player has been edited. You can go through, see um, different faces. This is a face creation of mine. Um, as well. You go through, see the different players. You can kind of just venture through this through yourself. Amanda Baycott, Malachi Smith, and you can see the ratings as well. I probably got Baycott a little too high. Um, Kevon Harris, okay. Um, as you can see, I did that gear too as well. And I'm not gonna keep this video much longer, but I just want y'all to see how much this roster has changed. Um, as well. And like Kent Bazemore, players like that. Biggie Ellis. The G League is pretty much filled out, y'all. Like, um, it was some pretty in-depth work with this. So you could just go through yourself on your own time. Go through all these. I'm just kind of walking you through it. Um, Jaleel Okafor will play like Jaleel Okafor. I just did his jump shot. So check it out when you get a chance. Lester Quinones or Quinones, however you say it. Um, I really just hope y'all enjoy this roster. Like I said, I'm gonna drop some gameplay videos and I'm gonna drop some slider testing videos. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be coming pretty soon. I'm still waiting on my microphone and things like that to come. And then y'all will get way better content as well. Um, well, for the most part, here it is. Trevor Kills is my creation. Um, there's a lot more in here. I'm just kind of showcasing certain ones. Um, and shout out to the other peoples who I used as well. Their work is greatly appreciated in the community. Um, as well. And um, Cassius Stanley, another Duke product. Um, I got all the numbers right. Positions, you probably can adjust positions to your liking. I didn't really mess with positions too much. Um, you could pretty much adjust positions to your liking or however you want it. But I just wanted to show you for the most part what I did in these rosters. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the content. I hope y'all enjoy playing with these rosters and seeing how different it is than the regular 2K rosters. Now I'm going to show y'all the original 2K rosters as well. As you can see right here, Joel Embiid hair is not equipped. You can see the tendencies, shot close, shot under basket, overgassed, mid range overgassed, spot up mid range is way overgassed. Look at the difference in these rosters. Spot up, shot three. How can you have spot up, shot three this high and spot up, shot mid range that high? Like that makes no sense. It's no balance. You're gonna get a lot of stale gameplay. The layups, the dunks, like it's all ridiculous. Everything is overgassed, honestly, and it's not gonna play right. Um, I guess they went back through and edited the touches, huh? They did. They went back and fixed it, but they still overgassed it. Um, it's still overgassed. Like I don't. I can tell you right now, looking at Brook Lopez shot and touch, he's gonna get a lot of assists. This is crazy. You got Ryan Rollins with a 70 shot, but you got Connaughton and Wright and Andre Jackson, players who actually play with a 30. AJ Johnson with the 75, 65. Like this is just thrown together. This is just thrown together, y'all. It's thrown together. I mean, I can't believe I clicked all the way out. Oubre as well. Look at the gear. It's not formidable. Yabasili. Come on now. That's not the gear. That's not Yabasili. That's not the shoes. Um, I mean, it's up to y'all, but I'm telling you, my rosters are worth playing. The tendencies are worth playing with. The gear, like for instance, let's just go to John Morant. Let's go to John Morant. That's not his gear. It's not the shorts he wear. John Morant shoots a lot of mid range. Look at the 3-point attempts. That's high. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not. It's not realistic. Shot quick. His shot is not quick at all. Um, what else I'll tell y'all about? Matt McClung. Look at that. Rim grades off one, basic one off one, basic two-handers off one. Where's his dunks? If you start in my NBA right now, he's not gonna be in a dunk contest, and if he's in, he's not gonna do dunks. 94 dunk rating. Okay, his vertical is 82. How is his vertical an 82? It should be 99. Matt McClung is 6'2", jumping over 7-footers. Like, come on now. Be realistic. Kyrie Irving, look at the gear. Look at the difference, y'all. They got an armband over a forearm sleeve. Like, what is that? I mean, I'm telling y'all, go download my roster. Jokic, look at this. Look at the speed. 6360. Are you serious? 63 vertical. 62 agility. When you get past him on a pick and roll, Jokic is gonna catch a Ja Morant. Where's LeBron? He does not wear leg sleeves. Like I told y'all, the same dunks that he does 2003, 2002 LeBron. 87, 85 speed, 89 vertical, 93 hustle. LeBron does not hustle that much on defense. Like, it's all about realism. There's one more thing I wanted to show y'all before I get up out of here. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Who was it? Chris Paul. For one, that's not his hairstyle. That's not his gear. And that's definitely not his jump shot. Chris Paul dunking at the age of 40? Are you serious? Catch an alley hoop, put back dunk. Okay. Age of 40. All right. 80 speed, 75 vertical at the age of 40. Be realistic. Wembanyama. That's too slow. That's way too slow. Giannis. That's what I want to check. Giannis. 89, 80. I just don't know about that. Who else? That's not what I wanted to show though. That's not Ant Edwards. Gear. Do they even have Terrence Shannon Jr. dunks equipped? Okay. Steph Curry. They could have dunked in or two, maybe. I think that's it for the most part. Beverly, Derrick Rose will still do crazy dunks. Look at that. He's not going to do those dunks now. He shouldn't still have that speed now. Because the last we seen of Derrick Rose, he probably should be somewhere in this. His vertical should be down to probably about a 75. His strength should be down. His hustle should be down. Agility should be down. He shouldn't have dunks equipped. They turned dunks all the way down. I mean, he did dunk still, but he didn't do like those spicy dunks. He would equip rim grazer or basic 1, basic 2. Like those are the dunks he did last year. And we all know regular rosters, you're not going to get G League as well. So that's my roster, you guys. I hope y'all enjoy the content. I hope y'all come back. As you see, I got other rosters coming. WNBA roster coming as well. 91 roster completed. 96 roster coming, pending. I'm going to get to that now. Me and Pt.2 is going to be working on that as well. I got my 2002-3 roster. I'm finishing that up. As you see, I got the Cavs in progress. I got the Celtics in progress for my 05-06 roster. That's going to be coming. My LeBron 2010 roster is coming. I got a lot of rosters coming. 2017 rosters coming. So y'all stay tuned. My draft class for the oh wait, that's NBA. Excuse me. I'm not doing an NBA draft class. My WNBA draft class. Um, I'm going to do an update. Because it's December now, so I'm going to be doing an update on that as well. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So appreciate everybody. Thank y'all. Stay tuned, and I'll be coming with more videos as well.